Hello, third graders. Echo after me. Ta, 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 ta. Tee, tee, ta, too, 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 ta. Ta, ah, ta, rest. And sol, la, so, mi. Mi, re, do, do, do. Do, la, sol, la, do, do, do. Mi, re, do, do, do. Okay, put your 5-finger staff up. E, G, B, D, F. F, A, C, E. Down here is D, and with a line through it is C. I have a new one for you today. Above F is G. G up in the space above F. A brand new note for you. Good job, boys and girls. All right, today we're going to look at the song Old Dan Tucker. And it has tas, it has TTs, it has a T by itself, it has ta-ah, and near the end it has a ta with a dot after it, ta-e. So these two notes would sound like ta-e-t. Let's read that rhythm together. Here we go. Ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, 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 ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ah, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ah, ta, 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 ti, ta, ti, ta, 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 ti, ta, ti, ta, 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 ti, ta, ti, ta, 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 e, ti, ta, ta, ti, ta, e. All right, so we are in the key of F. So F is going to be do. And right below that, skipping the line, will be lo, la. So our first line has do and lo, la. And then our second line goes from la to do to re to mi. And then back to do and lo, la and do. And do and re and mi. And so, la, do, and let's give it a try. Do, 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 la, la, do, 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 la, do, do, re, mi, so, la, do, 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 la, la, do, 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 re, mi, so, la, do, mi, re, do, la, do, re, so, la, do, mi, re, do, la, do, re, mi, so, la, do. Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man. He washed his face in a frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel, had a toothache in his heel. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way. Old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. So in history, this was one of Abraham Lincoln's favorite songs. He was a president of the United States during the Civil War time. So here's a book all about that. I'm going to read some excerpts from it. Dan Tucker has many, many verses that people have made up over the years. So this is just one way that someone made up some verses. These are made up by John Langstaff, who's a famous poet. Okay. Old Dan Tucker. Old Dan Tucker rode to town, riding a billy goat, leading a hound. The hound gave a yelp and the goat gave a jump, and threw old Dan a straddle a stump. So get out the way for old Dan Tucker, get out the way for old Dan Tucker, get out the way for old Dan Tucker. He's too late to get his supper. When at night he went to bed, he pulled a nightcap over his head. He tried to sleep, but it wasn't any use, 'cause his legs hung out for the chickens to roost. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Tucker was a mighty man. He washed his face in a frying pan. He combed his hair with a wagon wheel, and had a toothache in his heel. So get out the way for old Dan Tucker, get out the way for old Dan Tucker, get out the way for old Dan Tucker. He's too late to get his supper. Old Dan Tucker went to the mill to get some meal to put in the swill. The miller swore by the point of his knife he'd never seen such a man in his life. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Tucker climbed a tree. He climbed so high he couldn't see. Stuck his head in a peckerwood's hole. Couldn't get out to save his soul. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Tucker began an early life to play the banjo and the fife. He played the boys and girls to sleep, then into his bunk that he would creep. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker, get out the way, old Dan Tucker. He's too late to get his supper. Oh, looks like he's playing his recorder. Make sure you check out the recorder practice on another video. Have a good day, third graders. Bye-bye.